Government has drawn a firm line on the repatriation of deportees from the United States. Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, speaking after a cabinet meeting, insisted that any agreement must require the U.S. to pay for direct flights and resettlement of deportees.
That's the point of it. It's not just the desire. You have to have the resources to pay for it. You have to have the resources to house them. And I'm saying part of the discussion is, obviously, we are not going to take people and pay for them. So part of the MOU here will have to be, obviously, the United States footing the bill. If they are unable or unwilling to foot the bill, then obviously it's not going to happen because we don't have the capacity to foot the bill.
Mitchell also stressed that only able-bodied, skilled, and law-abiding individuals would be considered for relocation, if and only if the U.S. covers all associated costs. Meanwhile, with an expanded workforce required for future economic growth, Grenada is prepared to sign the agreement with the U.S. to accept third-country deportees.
So if there are people who are closer to home and who, in the current circumstances, don't need any visas, and if the U.S. government is prepared to pay for a direct flight to bring them to Grenada, and if we are satisfied that they're able-bodied, fit, no criminal records, no criminal background, they have the skill sets in areas that we need. Let's take nursing or elderly care or any of those areas. And there's an opportunity to get some of that, then sure, we will welcome it.
Minister of Foreign Affairs Joseph Andal announced that the government is prepared to sign a non-binding agreement with the United States to accept deportees from third countries.
We are not bound. We do not have any legal commitment to any of the things. So we are at the exploratory phase. When we do sign the MOU, we now get into the nitty-gritty. For example, the Prime Minister just touched on the last point the PM made regarding housing. We're obviously not going to incur expenses to help somebody else solve their problem.
He emphasized that Grenada is under no obligation to accept anyone it does not wish to, and no one can be forced on the country if they do not meet the required criteria.